Revelio. Hello, Samantha. Are you here for Someone Is Caught?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother, until... Never mind. Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. Yes! You'll have to do better than that. Accio! You'll have to do better than that.
God.
How about that? I won!
Samantha, about someone as caught. Yes, I'm ready to play.
Accio! Yes!
Accio. Samantha. Yes, I'm ready.
Accio! What was I thinking? That was sensational! Accio! Yes!
Hello.
Accio.
How am I to top that? Accio! Yes!
Accio.
How am I to top that?
嘿嘿，
Settles
我
it
赢了。
then.
它就是没有在任务栏里面，但是你走过来，你看到这里有一个任务，
Appears I overestimated myself.
直接接一接就过了，
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a
就
fine
输掉
player.
就独
Well,
挡。
that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
它就是在学校门口啊，就是你看现在是第2场对战，它的位置就是我先存档，免得但赢了有什么用？我也没注意。我上一场好像是输的，就是第1站我是输的，因为你输掉它，就是如果你没有专门存档的话，就会输掉。你输掉不小心，他就没有办法再继续玩。反正他就你输掉了就这样。他是学校门口啊，这个位置，就是这个十字草丛的对面，在这里。反正你来看看晚上来看还是什么时候来看，反正我调成白天就看到了。就是刚才没注意，只是反正就过了。我看一下过了有什么用？过了我也不知道有什么用，看一下。我刚过的，这里 这个。 就是反正你每次经过就看看有没有，他可能对战过几次，最后就给你。我觉得应该不是赢输的问题，就是你有玩到几场。看一下，我继续玩下一个任务。我先过完这个。
Arresto momentum.
我看人家网友说，就是这样切换那个技能组。如果你全部都是攻击技的话，反正你一个可以放4个招嘛，那你全部都放不同的招，就代表你一轮可以打16个攻击出去。只是说这样切换有点累，但是我觉得多一个是可以的，不错。
Revelio.
I don't know why.
就是还是要稍微推一下主线，因为你有一些魔法技没有的话，你根本有一些关没办法过。诶，那我看到有个东西在飞。
Revelio.
而且现在开始可以养宠物，那些是可以帮你生成那个，叫什么？生成那个强化，诶，看到有个东西，强化装备的一些基本的要素很重要。 诶，为什么是这里
Come to think of it.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Revelio.
那强化衣服就靠这些羽毛啊什么的了。下面怎么这么多人？
But I still need to visit the cave to find Serona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more hawk clumps while I'm there. Better have a look around. See about the hawk clumps and the box of letters. Confringo! Revelio! That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio. Compulso. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. 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 Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Confringo! Defender! Protego! Arresto momentum. Confringo. Defender. Active.
憋的鸡鸡了。
Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Yeah.
Confringo. Defender. Arresto momentum. Protego. Confringo. Confringo. That's all the Hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
算了，打这只很浪费时间，不打它。
Arresto momentum. Confringo. Defender. Revelio. Depulso.
最近有研究一个，有些人说打这个游戏厉害的有一个叫就是叫什么魔药派，就是你把魔药练得超强，结果就是可以快速杀死敌人。这是用植物啊，就是植物高手的意思。 好像也可以往那个方向试试看。只是就没有技术了，就是你一冲过去就丢一堆咬人花，然后就把它咬死而已，不需要闪，不需要躲，就反正丢一堆东西出来，它就死掉了。
Revelio.
哎，找到了。
This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sorona. She'll be glad. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Flipendo might seem like harmless fun. You've just had your hair done.
You're back! Nice to see you again.
My mother used to say I was lazy.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
I 完全没兴趣看他的戏。
Revelio. Revelio.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
I'm sure she'd love
Revelio.
Can't imagine.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Hello. Mind you, don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Revelio. Hello.
Oh, welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck, and before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair for my Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncarved fur? Duracell feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Duracalls. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
Seems like a poor choice of inventory. Surely that's obvious.
You don't mind sharing your opinions, do you? Despite the fact that we are a wizarding village, doesn't mean these things appear by magic. Takes a lot to round up these feathers. Don't get me started on thwoppers. Most of the suppliers of thwopper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's.
Perhaps it was your dealings with Thwoopers that led you to the precarious idea of stocking Duracalls.
Oh, you are well and cheeky, aren't you? Don't worry, I don't mind. Never had a still tongue in my head either. And I'll have you know that it's my highest priority to ensure that all beasts are safe and well cared for. Right thing to do and good for business. Anyway, perhaps you should have a look around. Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Come on inside.
Revelio.
Watch yourselves, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Descendo. Revelio. Hello.
哇，终于找到买种子的
Sorry, I'm in a
另外
bit
一
of
个
a
地方。
tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here?
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me...
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Hey,
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio.
Good for you. Getting all those foul goblins a hiding.
Revelio. Lumos.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away.
Does it? Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Descendo. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. Good for you, getting all those foul goblins a hiding.
Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Oh. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Revelio.
I saw hoof prints in the forest the other day that I swear belonged to a unicorn. What we could get for that?
That curiosity young people tend to nurture never ends well for them, does it?
我来试一招新的。
You took that goblin helm.
就是这样把他摔
Let's
死。
play predator and prey, shall we?
Accio.
Pathetic.
Accio. Descendo. Protego. Stupid.
I'm embarrassed for you.
Accio. Confringo.
You should never have come here.
Protego. You haven't got a friend.
Accio.
I bet that one hurt.
Confringo. Accio. Descendo.
Confringo.
Very well.
Confringo.
Confringo. Accio. Descendo.
Confringo.
Protego.
Accio.
Reducto.
Confringo.
Had enough yet?
Confringo.
Accio. Confringo. Descendo.
Confringo.
好，不跟他慢慢玩。
Revelio. Accio. Descendo. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Accio. Descendo. Confringo. Accio.
跟他慢慢玩，耗了我2支药。
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Revelio. Is that Inferior's wearing a woolly jumper? That must be Bardolph.
Accio. Defendo. Confringo. Arresto momentum.
Bardolph's woolen jumper. I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
Defender. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Accio. Confringo. Defender. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Defendo. Revelio. Revelio.
This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
Accio. Confringo. Defendo. Arresto momentum. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Confringo. Defendo. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
Depulso.
Accio.
Depulso.
Revelio.
Confringo. Depulso. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
See if there's something you need. I shall hope to do business with you again. It's been a pleasure.
Revelio.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
I'm afraid not. I'd help you if I could, but I...
Well, that is unfortunate. Not a charitable bone in their body.
Revelio. Revelio.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Oh, my sincerest gratitude, you brave soul.
Madame Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No, this can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Badolf! Badolf, my dear, dear brother. What are you looking for exactly?
哭完就马上没事，好好笑。
Thank you for passing through.
马上变开心了。
Revelio.
我都不是很想开箱子，东西都没什么用，可以等留到等级再高一点再开，获得的等级的东西会再高一点。现在都是获得一些等级偏低耶。好，解完这个之后，看看要不要上课。上完课再去解主线。
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello again, Mr. Thistlewood.
Oh, it's you again, my favorite Hogwarts student. Never attended Hogwarts myself. In fact, I've never been more than a stone's throw from our humble hamlet. Now, how may I be of service?
Do you stay close to home because it's safe in the hamlet?
Oh, it's relatively safe. Aside from our local troll, of course. But it won't survive for long, if it hasn't succumbed to a speeding locomotive already. It lives in a train tunnel.
You never wanted to get out and explore the world around you?
Hard to believe, isn't it? Especially for someone so young. But no, some folk just aren't born with the need to wander. My sister Helen, on the other hand, she saw some of the world in her time as an auror. But I'm happy here.
What do you have for sale?
Now, how can I help? Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
Revelio. Revelio.
I take it you're Alexandra's friend.
Arresto momentum. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Confringo. Depulso. Defender. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Depulso. Defender. Confringo.
哇，这不是训练失败的吗？怎么他这么强啊？
I take it you're Alexandra's friend.
Confringo. Descendo. Confringo. Descendo. Glacius. Protego. Confringo. Defender. Protego. Confringo. Glacier. Descendo. Confringo. Defender. Glacier. Confringo. Protego. Glaciers. Descendo. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Glaciers. Descendo. Defender. Confringo. Glaciers. Confringo. Glaciers. Defender. Confringo. Glaciers. Glaciers. Defender. Confringo. Glaciers. Confringo. Descendo. Defender. Glaciers. Confringo. Defender. Glaciers. Confringo. Descendo.
烦死了！
I feel awful for Alexandra, but the hamlet needed to be saved
有稍微调整了一下，现在我看一下，现在看不到，但是我之前测试现在可以大概顺100 FPS 可以了。它好像现在有好一点。
Revelio.
可以全部开到最大，还不错。现在，哦，刚才那只把我14支药全部吃掉了，烦死！就这里啊，这个，这个。 帧数生成这个啊，这个打开，然后垂直同步就没办法开，影格就看了，但是我没有设定的话，大概最高可以140 FPS， 平均大概80到90，如果用4090，对，然后我其他都开到最大了，这全部都救急。 我觉得它是好像是最近有修一些 bug， 就觉得它好像优化要好一点点。那这个开品质，对啊，这个开品质，它远的解析度就变成67%。你是什么显示卡？ 你可能没有开 DLSS， 是不是？没关系，你回去设定的时候跟我说，我再帮你看。哦，这只怪好难打啊！这只怪打了一只3怪，把我14只要4070。 不确定，其实我不建议买4080以下或者是以下的版本，因为 现在已经有评测都说4060就等于是那个叫什么笔电的，他就很坏啊，他拿笔电的来当4060卖，真的很糟糕，我觉得。我觉得4080以下都没 CP 值，4070我觉得它好像是有阉割一些功能。当然晚上可以帮你回去看，就你回去的时候可以看看。我以为你买4080，如果你买我知道你买4070，我会叫你不要买，还是我忘记了？它这一代的，其实这一代阉割蛮多东西的，就是低规的。因为4080之前都被骂到爆了，它就只是差不多的效能，然后某一些方面有强化一点点，让你感觉那张显卡变强了。但是到你真的把那些东西都用上，你就发现其实它的效能跟不上。当然光追还是可以的，就 DLSS 就是40系列最主要是 DLSS 第3代。
There wasn't much he could have done. He was beyond training, tried to kill me the entire time.
Goodness, I'm glad you're all right. You're very brave. People in the hamlet had already crafted a moniker for whoever eventually defeated that troll. It was Troll something or other.
Vanquisher?
Yes, that was it. I suppose it's your title now. I need some time on my own. But truly, thank you for what you did.
还好，刚才有稍微注意一下那只怪叫什么。
Suppose I did earn the title.
三怪帽，我看一下我的三怪帽。好沉啊，这个样子。这帽子接可以。我要回去补一下药，我把我的药都全部都嗑完。我上网看人家玩了，看他，因为有些人就是打普通模式就开始打很容易，但是打困难模式真的是药不能少。如果不是打困难模式，几乎是药是完全没有用。我觉得差异好大。就是如果不用什么那个植物流啊，那个叫什么流，反正就是你光用普通打的，就等于就跟打法环差不多的那种感觉，就是要用命来，或者是一直嗑药。他给我的装都是垃圾，糟糕。种一点好料。这白线叶感觉也不用种。
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
好，准备走这个咬人感染的厉害的6。因为玩困难，如果单纯用闪躲挡，会就玩的比较累，而且有时候打了手按的好痛。对，就是也不要常用，就是面对强敌的时候就用，应该是这样子。不是面对强敌的时候就可以不用。嘿，看我全部都在弹这个。学坏了，不小心看到人家说这个流派很厉害，很快就可以看到了。我觉得，我看一下我学了那个没有，因为现在我已经可以，就是你主线稍微退一下，这些东西都会有。我就看一下有没有那个，等一下进攻哦，这个还可以加进攻，那我看一下，我有没有那个。有没有这个叫什么？这个强化吧，看一下，好像还没拿到。独出手哦，我有独出手，我能再玩一下。这有一个叫，我看一下，他没有写，草药学3吧，应该是。草药学3，这厉害啊！好，没关系，我往前退一下，剧情就会有。变态流派怎么样？我先补点药，最少补个5只吧。玩10来秒，等一下，这个也很快中。到5只就可以出发。我就可以解一个主线吧，我觉得今晚缴完作业也可以玩一个竞赛，再慢慢解主线。暂停的时候它这个时间不会跳，就是你不能暂停了，你一暂停它就会时间会暂停。你还没回家，这个10点半嘞，还没下班，还是你上晚班？ 说补1只，再补1只，补到7只好。课要课上瘾。我刚好在外面哦，我以为你要上班哦。明天我要补班，但明天我有请半天假，所以下午就回来了。明天就可以花点时间去啊，这个游戏还蛮花时间嘛。我都还没花时间去搜那个什么月亮什么鬼。现在因为搜完那个才有第3个开锁。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
哎，这进不去。
Well, Madam Kigao said you never.
探索没学完就有点不是很想到处探索，因为有时候会遇到一些开不了的，就觉得下次要回来。
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice, look at that. You're a natural.
有什么用？看一下。大爆爆跟爆爆炸原来是2个魔法。不知道什么时候可以学那种不射咒，不屑还是不屑？不射。
Greenhouse won't keep itself in order.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb.
我等一下帮你看，我看到你寄过来的，我等一下帮你看。
I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
Was it Sirona Ryan?
It was indeed. How on earth did you know that?
Sirona has been a good friend to me as well. In fact, I retrieved a box of letters from Mrs. Sprottle for her.
Oh, darling Mrs. Sprottle. She was always astonished I knew as much magic as I did, being Muggle-born. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Flipendo!
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. Pleased to be included.
It must lead.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle? Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Grevel insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
Where can I find this statue?
It's not far from Irondale. It's down by the shore, near those old ruins. You can't miss it.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth.
I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Rebellion. Revelio. Revelio.
其实这个谜题不是很知道怎么解，就把那3个打爆。难道还有？6个都打完了。
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
This can prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio.
Just because you know Lumos doesn't mean you can't get lost.
Confringo. Flipendo.
Chores aren't so bad.
Glacius. Wingardium Leviosa.
It might seem like harmless, but not when you've just had your hair done by Calliope's Lelling.
Revelio.
这个不知道怎么解。
Revelio.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me.
While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Made it. Getting the hang of this. Now that's more like it! I'd say that was acceptable. This is rather fun.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy
这种
from members
不
of
是
my
小
own
游戏啊，
house.
这种是要付
When we
现
were
的，
first
但是也算是
years,
小游
Nerida
戏啊。
Roberts and I spent loads of time on
它
our
这个游戏
brooms,
大部分都
pledged
是
to
很多
fly
这种小
every
游
day.
戏。
As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly
但
didn't
是还
have
蛮好
time
玩
for
的。
flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve.
蛮窄
To
的
race
这
this
个
course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
我解完这个还有一个小任务在附近，解完之后再回去缴，因为那个扫把会 会有一个能力提升的，就是解一次可以升1次。先解完这个再回去，就是卖扫把的那个人给的。就是他要我挑战刚才那个人去测试那个扫把的，到底研发的成不成功？
We had a ghoul in art. Round all the time. Quite the nuisance. Still.
负评？你说哪个？这个游戏？这个游戏我好像没给负评吧？我好像只是在这里抱怨了一下而已。
Revelio。
我只是觉得我受不了这个游戏的那个叫什么，它的那些。等一下，就是他那个我说他什么，就是他那个针对 LGBT 的那些剧情。哎，反正这个游戏那个不是这个游戏，这个哈利波特某一个这是其中一个作者，我不知道是一个是不是只有他，还是有很多人写这个，反正就是他被延上了。 那我觉得是，就是那些人过度反应了，哎，就这样啦。那些被左派操弄的那些人，都是非常的极端的，就是不允许别人批评，但是自己又可以随意批评别人了，很奇怪。 没有，我发现换那个扫把好像没什么用哎，就是外观而已，外观而已。但是升级扫把这个，我看一下这个要解什么？刚才有一个解不来，解就是解不到，不知道为什么。看一下这个是解什么？啊，不是，刚才就是这个，打完就没有了，我不知道怎么解。 哦，你说那个啊？你说，对啊，他现在还是负评啊，大多负评啊，说那个游戏优化的不好。我觉得他那个有点像那种叫什么，之前那个叫什么魔物与巨像，什么巨像
？Hello, nice to see you again.
You as well. What can I help you?
这之前有一个游戏是打。 十几个 boss 的，它没有任何 NPC， 只有 boss。就是那个游戏，我之前也有打，在 PS 上面。它这个有点像，我觉得你拿这个游戏，就是如果用它比《魔物猎人》，当然它有点像，但是我看起来它其实比较像那个汪达与巨像那种玩法，只是它又有点像《魔物猎人》，可以就是3个人一起合打。
I hear there's a goblin mine near.
I've been near it, but never in it. I could likely find some valuable beast product. Ranrock's loyalists are not.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Eh, 这东西全都是垃圾。
Glad you were able to stop by.
升等都升，就是不知道。
Revelio。
现在玩到稍微后面一点点，觉得捡到的东西都已经没有帮助，可能要买的，我不知道。哎，这里也有一个解看。
What do you have in store for me this time?
因为我本身没有特别喜欢玩魔物猎人，所以，这个要解什么？我不知道它解什么。
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
哎，看到了。
Confringo. Revelio.
这个应该是短时间内要点燃所有的火盆，它会有时间时限，所以你要占一个看到所有火盆的点。哦，看到了。
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
干在哪里啊？妈的
Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
You shall hold that wand still.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What?
Revelio. Revelio.
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Revelio. Flipendo. Confringo.
That student defeated our...
Protego. Flipendo. Glacius. Confringo. No! Flipendo. Confringo. Revelio. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Configure. Flipendo. Configure. Revelio.
这种打完就消失了，不知道怎么回事。
This looks intriguing.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Flipendo. Defendo. Glacius. Revelio. Confringo.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Revelio.
This looks like the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned. Why are there so many vases around here?
Flipendo. Confringo. Defendo.
I suppose I should try to find all the vases.
Flipendo. Confringo. Defendo. Revelio. Defendo. Confringo.
A few more vases.
Flipendo. Confringo. Defendo.
That's that. Settled.
哦，原来山上那个是从这里解，好奇怪啊。
Revelio. Flipendo. Defendo. Confringo. Defendo.
Finished. One more vase.
Revelio.
That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened.
姐这个的逻辑好奇怪啊！战斗竞技场，不要去。
Revelio.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see how... I'm Priya Treadwell at you.
Are you related to...
Why?
I actually met her and she introduced me to...
Oh, that's wonderful. I hope that you'll think of me.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we? You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. So nice of you to stop by.
我是被骗钱，我2500买了一把破扫把，太好笑了。
Revelio.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Revelio.
Afraid to fight? Over here!
Protego.
You're really not very good at it, are you?
Stupid one. Stupid one. Flipendo. Confringo. Glacier. Protego. Flipendo. Confringo. Stupid one. Stupid one.
Stop it!
Protego.
Taken out!
Flipendo. Confringo. Defendo. Stupid one. Glacier. Flipendo.
You arrogant child! Why drag this out? Not necessary.
Flipendo.
Why can't I hit you?
Flipendo. Glacier.
I do not.
Defendo. Protego. Flipendo. Confringo. Revelio.
这样打真的是浪费药。
Like I ain't got nothing better to do.
Revelio.
a bit of dying, are we?
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Revelio.
Renrod's vision of goblins ruling over Win11.
I know what that means.
Revelio. Flipendo. Confringo. Defendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
I should investigate.
Revelio.
哇，感觉这个地板不友善的。
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
哎，又是垃圾。
Revelio. Fringo! Wingardium Leviosa! Glacius! Accio!
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Mine now, demi-guys. Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional? Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know it. About that statue.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks.
好了，可以解主线了。已经玩了30个小时了。
Wonder who lives here.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfix cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of
Revelio.
pain were difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Revelio.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Revelio.
The area's still clear, if anybody cares.
Accio. Confringo.
Confringo.
I won't rest.
Revelio.
Dead.
Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Defendo. Blazing.
You're so very
Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Defendo. Glacius.
You've made your last mistake. You fight about as well as a
Accio. Confringo.
Come here.
Glacius.
Descendo.
You think this is funny? One less human to worry about. Rather unwise.
Confringo. Glacius. Potato.
Confringo.
I won't rest.
Accio. Confringo. Glacius. Defender.
Let me go!
Confringo.
And you know!
Accio. Glacius. Confringo. Potato. Accio. Glacius. Accio. Confringo.
I won't rest.
Oh, little moon calf, far from home. Which is ours.
God.
Oi!
Accio.
One there.
An utterly pitiful display.
Don't have time for this.
Potato. Accio. Glacius.
Let's get this.
Accio. Confringo.
You've made your last mistake. This is where you will fail.
Accio.
Who do you think you are? I won't rest.
Potato. Confringo. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Accio. Rebellion.
Rather unwise.
Accio. Confringo.
You'd be better suited for gardening than for battle. How not?
Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Glacius. Potato. Accio. Confringo. Glacius.
Kill spell. Pity.
Accio. Confringo.
You can't stop us.
Glacius. Accio. Defender.
What is that?
Accio. Confringo. Glacius.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio.
我的手好痛。
Revelio.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Revelio.
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house.
Revelio.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean?
Revelio.
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Compulso.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be.
Reparo.
But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Depulso. Confringo.
Sebastian, This house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor.
Hello.
Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belongs to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you'll call my name.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Revelio. Lumos.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Confringo! Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Depulso. Findo.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A Keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio. Confringo.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Revelio. Revelio.
The Pinked Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
我觉得我样子长得超像教授的。
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello again. Brilliant class, wasn't it? I prefer astronomy over potions, don't you? Of course, we Ravenclaws tend to do well in any class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did.
Revelio.
I'm serious. My hands are too cold to use a telescope. It's a dog, isn't it?
Amit thinks he knows everything. Even told me he can speak God.
I had heard about these odd stone tables out in the Highlands. Perhaps that's what Professor Shah was talking about.
Revelio.
The constellations are beautiful. Not sure they're worth dying of a cold for, but they are beautiful.
Confringo!
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine...
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial, of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier, in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar, the other is mere lunacy.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
Revelio.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club, here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Revelio.
Foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as...
Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo.
More compliments. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no. Not this close to school, I meet.
Look, there's the table. I think you should do the honors.
Revelio.
Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon. Never do get tired of... Astronomy tower at night. What a view.
proud of all the potions you've brewed. Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
That's awful. But no matter the circumstance, he should never have cast it. He should have known better.
Trust me, it's not as easy as you might assume, thinking straight when you've been hit with Crucio. After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings. Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some...
Oh!
I'll keep an eye out.
I commend you.
好了，今晚打到这里。